cherry cake mix cookies. All right, I have my white cake mix here. And I am pouring it in with my oil and my eggs. And I'm going to give this a good stir. Okay, and then I have my cherry baking chips. I had mentioned on a show how I couldn't find these anywhere. And my wonderful viewer, Laura, sent me several bags of these for all of my Christmas recipes. And I'm like, oh, that would be a gorgeous Christmas cookie. Look at that. Ooh, that looks good. All right. So, got my cookie scoop here. And this one is kind of big, so let's see. There we go. Okay, and then just to make them extra pretty, I'm going to take a few cherry chips and put them on top to make sure that they are showing exactly what kind of cookies. They're proud cherries on top. Yum. That one's already got several. Thank you, Laura, for sending me these to give them a try. I think those will be so delicious. Okay, now we're going to put these in the oven and bake them. This recipe is in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Volume 2, on page 278. We have 3 pages of variations. Making a cranberry pecan cake mix cookie. I've got my cake mix here and my oil and my eggs. This all mixed together. Okay. Then I'm going to smash up my pecans just a bit. Pour those in. And I've got my dried cranberries right there. Oh, that looks so good. Oh yes, this is Christmas. So this is Christmas. I don't remember the words, but I've heard this song for 40 years. So I'm just losing my mind. So, look at that beautiful cranberry pecan. All right, then to decorate the top, I'm going to take some cranberries and smush them on top. Come on. All right, I'm gonna stick these in the oven and bake them. I am making chocolate cherry chip Christmas cookies. I've got my chocolate cake mix here. Making a whole bunch, so I'm not cleaning my bowl out between each one. All right, I've got my oil and my eggs. I'm gonna get this all stirred up. I want to thank my viewer Laura for sending me the cherry chips and the gnome fingernails. You can tell she's watched for a while. Oops, got a hunk of cherries there. Okay, oh, look at that. Yes, thank you, Laura. This is so much fun. Wow, I would have never thought of chocolate cherry chips, but I just saw them laying together and I thought, ooh, that would be gorgeous for Christmas. With my cookie scoop. Okay, so then I'm gonna take some of the cherries, like some of these didn't get cherries on top, so we're gonna push them in so we can see all those luscious cherries. Okay, I've never tried these. Oh, yeah, I think I have actually a long, long time ago. Oh man, if you love cherry, guys, these are good. We're going to stick these in the oven and bake them. I am making Heath or Toffee cookies. Got my cake mix here. You can use white, butter, almond, yellow, any of those that you want. I am not washing my bowl because I'm just making so many of them. Oops, wait a minute, I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, got my oil and my egg. Okay, get that all stirred around. Okay, now I got my toffee bits, and I'm gonna add a few chocolate chips. Okay, we're gonna get this all mixed around. And then I'm reusing my parchment paper. All right, now we're gonna throw these in the oven and bake them. The next Christmas cookie I am making is peanut butter chip. Now, guys, save these bags and you can use them to wrap up leftovers, sandwiches. Just shake them out and they're good. You can also use them to smash meat. Okay, got my oil and my egg. Okay. And I'm gonna take my chips. Whoa, whoops. I just do about half a bag of chips or so. And then I'm reusing the parchment paper right here. All right, now I'm gonna put in a few peanut butter chips on the top to make it look a little bit prettier. I'm going to stick this in the oven and bake it. All right, the next Christmas cookie I'm making is just plain sugar cookie sprinkle. Now I'm trying this creamy almond cake mix. Never tried this one before. See what it tastes like. Got my cake mix. and my oil and my eggs. Getting this all mixed in. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm reusing my parchment paper. And I'm gonna put the blops on, smush them down, and then sprinkle my sprinkles on top, just like so. All right, now we're gonna put these in the oven and bake them. I am making fruit cake, cake mix cookies. All right, got my cake mix here. And I'm pouring it in. Now, if you want, you can add a teaspoon of rum extract. I don't like rum, so I'm not doing that. And then ran out of oil, so I got to use it out of my spray bottle. All right, and I'm gonna add just a titch of orange juice because I had it left over. All right, and then this recipe is in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Volume 2, on page 278. We have 3 pages of variations. I'm going to get this all mixed together. Use a mixer you can. I don't feel like dirtying my mixer right now, so I'm just gonna get this to come together with my spoon or spatula. Okay, now comes the fun part. Got my pecans and my fruitcake mix here. That in, and then I'm going to stir this all in. See if that's enough or if I should add some more. Yeah, just a little bit more. And the rest of my pecans. Then I'm going to take my scoop and put them all out. All right, and then I've got my cut up cherries here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to smush each one down. Then I'm going to put one green and one red cherry in each one. All right, then we're gonna put these in the oven and bake it and make fruitcake great again. All right, I've got my cake mix fruitcake cookies. And I'm going to get them on the plate. Now I'd probably let these cool a little bit longer. Oh my goodness, those look so delicious. Oh, yum. Okay, let me taste test and see what we got here.
Fruitcake cookies?
They are fruitcake cookies. Ooh, yum. I'm telling you guys, we're making fruitcake great again. Yum. That is delicious. All right, I got my next Christmas cookie. It is snickerdoodle. I got butter flavored cake mix here. And I have my oil and my eggs. Man, that smells really good. I don't know if I've ever used this cake mix before. All right, I have my pre-made cinnamon and sugar. If you don't, just do. If you don't, you can just put in some cinnamon and sugar, or put in some cinnamon and some sugar and mix it together. So we got our ball of dough. We're gonna roll it in our cinnamon and sugar. And I'm reusing my cookie sheet, or my parchment paper. And there we go. I'm gonna do all those. All right, we're gonna throw these in the oven and bake them. Chocolate macadamia and white chocolate Christmas cookies. Oh my goodness, got my chocolate cake mix here. Now, I am not cleaning my bowl in between all of these Christmas cookie recipes because I don't need to. Guys, I just calculated. I will have spent an hour, actually slightly less than an hour, making 6 different varieties of Christmas cookies using the cake mix. I'm like, this is so stinking wonderful. It's not even funny. Christmas cookies, all your Christmas baking done in and out of the kitchen in an hour or less. Like, holy macaroni, that's great. Okay, so I got my macadamias here. And I'm gonna sprinkle about half of those in. And my white chocolate chips. Okay, get those all stirred in. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, that looks delicious. And I've got my vintage cooking tray here. And I'm going to get all these out. Gonna get all of these put on my tray. Top with some chips. And macadamia nuts. Oh, yum. Get them all pushed in just like so. Wow, these would make a wonderful Christmas gift. These are so stinking cool, it's not even funny. All right, we're gonna stick these in the oven and bake them.